What's going on, Shady People? ShadyPenguinn here, welcoming you back to another live Pokemon Omega Re-Alpha Sapphire Wifi battle today against the Shady person, Heart, whose Twitter link is in the description. Remember, if you want a chance to be featured in one of these battles, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. My link is down there as well, and that's where I ask for these. So today, we are here for our second 6th Gen Wi-Fi battle, and last time, I don't want to spoil it, please go watch that battle. It was freaking incredible. So pause this video as we get this DC, pause this video right here, and go check out that other one, because clearly we don't even know if we're gonna have a battle today. No, but seriously, it was a really awesome battle. Really quick, I'm gonna take this time to go over my team for you guys in case you missed out. We have Quadjutsu, our ninja, oh my gosh, our Greninja, Lullaby the Trevenant, Delight the Sylveon, Rescuer the Heliolisk, Master Swords the Blade, and we have this Noivern, Cracked Bat, who is now holding the Life Orb instead of the Expert Belt because I ran Calx after the last battle and I didn't like the damage output that I had without it. So we're going with Life Orb. I don't want choice specs, I want the versatility. So we're gonna see how that's gonna work out for us. Heart is issuing us a second battle, so we should be good to go. Maybe he had to change something. Maybe he wanted to be the person to challenge me. I don't really know. Either way, we're jumping into this now, crossing my fingers that even though that happened, that there's no DC in this match, because gosh darn it, I am pressed for time. We're jumping right into this though, since we got our team preview out of there. Remember guys, if we cross 2,000 likes, I will keep 2 videos a day coming your way. That is what I stand on today. I don't like throwing that intro in here in the Wi-Fi battles because the intro is already so long, because I talk about Twitter and I talk about and I just want to let you guys know that that's why I request these battles, because I get that question all the time. But at the same time, you guys love that intro, so we'll see what happens in the future. I'm not sure how I'm gonna word it. I'll figure it out. I'm excited though, because I haven't battled in a while. Obviously, I mean, I had the last 6 Gen battle, but besides that, I haven't done Pokemon battles in like 2 weeks, and I felt really good about the last battle, honestly. I felt like I made a couple misplays for sure, but I kind of want to get back into the swing of things. I gotta be honest, the RNG in Pokemon, I would probably prefer to play a card game at that point, because I've really been addicted to TCGs right now. Right now, my mojo is TCGs nonstop, but my first love was always Pokemon. It's always gonna be Pokemon. Heart is preparing his team. Oh, my sweet baby Lance. Let me see if I hop on the Twitters, if he's trying to contact me, because this is a little bit wild right here. There we go, we're good to go. Okay, he left one of his mons in the PC, grabbed it. He's using Volcanion. Okay, I know. Okay, all right, Heart, let's do it. This is his 100th battle for his YouTube channel, by the way. I'm gonna link that in the description, hopefully, or I'm linking his Twitter. Either way, you can use his Twitter to get to his YouTube channel in case that's what's down there. But he's got a Volcanion, a Metacam, a Landorus, a Jolteon, a Final Gambit, Excelgor, and a Latios. So this is the definition. This is OU right here. This is straight up OU. So fortunately, the Metacam doesn't do too well against my team. The Jolteon lead, once again, seems probable. So does the... You know what? We're gonna open up with Lullaby. Wow, what do I have for Volcanion? It's weak to Rock? That's about it. You know what? I'm opening up. Oh, he's got Defog Latios though. I still gotta open up Lullaby, don't I? I'm opening up Lullaby. All right, he's got 1 Will-O-Wisp immunity, so we have to keep that in mind. He has no Leech Seed immunities. Let's open up Lullaby and see what happens. The Excelgor is gonna be a little bit, this team is ridiculous. First of all, I'm gonna venture to say that I've been out of touch with the meta, but I think that Metacham, however you wanna pronounce it, Puffy Pants Hammer Time guy, is the best OU Mega. I know that's a crazy bold statement to make, but I think pure power with fake out pressure and bullet punch possibility and then drain punch and I think it's just the best OU Mega, 100%. Lullaby's gonna lead, but that can be debated. Sure, why not? Let's debate. I mean, Pinsir's amazing, but Pinsir's got the 4 times rock weakness. Neon opens up, Neon the Jolteon. So once again, we see this happening. At this point, I think that Leech Seed actually is the correct play. Once again, I'm gonna go Leech Seed. It's opening up the same exact way as last time, except instead of Sparky the Jolteon, we have Neon the shiny Jolteon. So seeing Volcanion in battle is gonna be interesting. I have not versed one yet. We're gonna see the Shadow Ball right here. Let's see how much it does. That is, okay, that might be choice specs actually. A little bit over half. We connect on our Leech Seed, which is great, which means we can live another one. So part of me wants to go ahead and predict the Volt Switch. 100%, I really want to, and go for another Leech Seed instead of resting. Would he Volt Switch? If I don't rest right here, I can get taken out by anything on my opponent's team. So I'm pretty much forced to rest, even if he does Volt Switch. We're gonna see the Volt Switch. Could have gotten a Leech Seed off for sure. I think we're gonna see the Volcanion come in or the Landorus. But Volcanion seems like the best bet. Volcanion's probably just like gonna destroy us. My team is not, like I said, I'm using my 6th gen favorites. These are my favorite 6th gen Pokemon. So it's not the most sound built team. It's just literally the team that I built with 6 of my favorites. Terra Pharma is gonna be, okay, gonna go on into the Landorus. That makes sense. Because he's gonna want a Lando so that he can go for knockoffs, but I'm gonna use my berry right now, which is pretty clutch. Now the question is, do I go for a Leech Seed or a Will-O-Wisp? This is tough. This is definitely tough. Thankfully, hopefully I don't harvest. Okay, we harvested. Okay, so he's definitely gonna go knockoff now. With the fact that he's gonna go for knockoff, I really don't have any switch in for this. So I just have to burn him. Crap, man. I have to burn him. I have to burn him. Can I even live a knock? We're gonna find out right now. I'm max HP. So, and even though I'm not max defense, I'm max HP. It really will stink if he does go for knockoff. Goes for the stealth rocks. I'm fine with that, man. I would much rather see those rocks. I really would. Come on! All right, so it begins. So it begins. So it begins. Now I have to go for Leech Seed. Nope, could have still went for Will-O-Wisp. There's the knockoff. Man, dude, missing that Will-O-Wisp completely and utterly sucks. If I had landed that Will-O-Wisp, I most likely would not have stayed in. I don't know. I really don't have a switch in for knockoff. But landing Will-O-Wisp would have been ideal. All right, so I'm pretty sure we have to go for rest here. No, there's no point. Once I'm asleep, I'm asleep. I could go for Horn Leech. I do think he's gonna switch out and potentially into the Volcanion. I think he's gonna U-turn. He's not gonna knock off again. I'm gonna Leech Seed. He's gonna U-turn. He's gonna U-turn right there. So we're gonna try to stay alive as much as we can. This U-turn once again would be doing a lot less. It would just, oh my gosh, it would have done nothing. It would have done like 25, but we wouldn't have gotten the Leech Seed recovery. So that's something to note. I do think Volcanion might come in here. So there we go. There's Volcanion right there. As long as this connects, we don't miss another move. Yes, okay, cool. So we got that connected. I'm okay with setting up my spikes now at some point. And we have to remember the Volcanion does, I believe he has Water Absorb. I'm pretty positive he has Water Absorb. Almost positive. I could be wrong. Could definitely be wrong. I would like to get a layer of spikes up if possible. I have no idea the speed of Volcanion. I know nothing about this beast that's on our screen right now. I really don't know much. I know that I can go, I need to get rid of that Jolteon, that's what I know. Oh, this thing can push in my team, I feel like. All right, so part of me wants to switch out and go out into our Quadjutsu, but I feel like that's not gonna matter. I think we just have to let something go down. I'm gonna go for Horn Leech, it's neutral. Goes for the Heat Wave, and we're gone. Heat Wave Volcanion. Never versed it, no idea. All right, so now we see the Heat Wave. We know that that's a thing. I can go out into Rescuer here, but all that really does is bait in the... Ugh. What's Volcanion's special defense like? Let me... Volcanion. Cerebi. Let's see. Volcanion has 90 special defense. Oh my gosh. This thing doesn't seem broken at all, man. This thing does not seem broken at all. All right, let's go into Cracked Bat. Its speed is pretty slow. We can pretty much get a free Draco Meteor here. And even my Cracked Bat is even HP. What is going on? Okay, we could go Hurricane instead of Draco, but there's really no reason not to go Draco, except for the fact that we missed our Draco last time. But let's go for Draco Meteor here. Getting a free, if it was choice specs, we'd probably be killing something, which would be great, but it's not, so we're not. But a Draco Meteor should do a good amount of damage to anything. It'll at least reduce the Volcanion down. Him getting rid of that Trevenant though really, really does stink. Once he gets rid of my, man, honestly getting rid of the Trevenant is like all he needed to do. Man, that whole turn of events, missing Will-O-Wisp, staying in, going for another Leech Seed, it was pretty poor. I just got nervous, I saw Volcanion, I'm freaking out. Look at this chin. How are you not gonna freak out when you see that chin? How are you not gonna freak out? So I don't know what his specially defensive Pokemon would be. I mean, it's not, Landorus is not Assault Vest. So Landorus is not taking it. Landorus might be Rocky Helmet. I don't think I saw leftovers on it. But did we get a chance to even potentially see leftovers? Probably not. I still would like to get spikes up, but because our focus sash is going to get broken by the stealth rocks, chances are we won't get them up. We're going to see a Draco Meteor. It is going to connect, but since we're not choice specs, I seriously doubt this is going to take you out. Noivern just doesn't pack the punch that it needs to finish Pokemon off. Even with choice specs, that wouldn't have done the trick. And that's Life Orb, man. That is insane how weak that is. We're going to see Steam Eruption here. We should resist it times 8 since it's Water Fire. We resisted a good amount, but we see a burn. It's basically, isn't it like Scald? It's like Scald, but stronger. I think so. Maybe it's just water type. It should be Water Fire. I don't know. We got some Leech Seed recovery, which is fine. So Volcanion thankfully is gonna go down somewhat. I still think I just drop another Draco. I think I just drop another Draco. I could switch out and preserve a 3 HP Noivern. Don't think that's really worth it though. I really don't think it's worth it. I think I'm just gonna drop a -2 Draco, stay in here. Nothing on his team can outspeed me. He could go out into the Medicham right now, but if I crit him, he's gonna be sour. He's gonna be the sourest of Sour Patch Kids if I've ever seen one. You're not sucking on that, that's for sure. You don't want, it is never turning sweet. That is never turning sweet. I'm pretty sour right now because I don't know how to handle Volcanion. No idea. Volcanion, it's like volcano and canyon. Draco Meteor. Noivern! Guess who's getting released, Crackbat? Guess who's getting released? You do not miss. You do not miss 2 Draco Meteors in the same day. You don't do that. That is 100% not okay. 100%. And I could have just switched out to Rescuer. If I was more comfortable with Steamer, if I was more comfortable with Volcanion, I would do that, but I really don't know. I really do not know. Man, dude, I am straight Salt City right now. I really am. I'm going for the Hyper Voice. I am super salty. Draco Meteor would have taken him out. I would have lived for another turn, and at the very least, I would have used up the fake out pressure. At the very least. We'll go over Hyper Voice. That should be enough to take him out because Volcanion has no HP left. Man, you missed 2? Cracked Bat? You really are cracked. You're not hitting any home runs. Oh my goodness. Oh, my sweet baby Lanta. I don't think we can win this. I don't want to lose both games. Like, I was confident in this team. I really like this team. I wasn't super confident, let's be honest. I mean, I'm going up against OU.deck. What do I go out into? I don't know what I go out into. I feel like Master Swords is actually what I want to go out into. I don't want to stay in. Do I not want to stay in? I kind of want to stay in. I mean, I outspeed this thing. He's dropping, is he gonna drop a Draco? Let's go into Delight. Let's just go into Sylveon. Maybe he forgot that we have a Sylveon because he went into that Latios really fast. Unless he's gonna set up a Calm Mind. I don't know. Let's see. We're probably just gonna see a Psychic. He withdraws Latios. So baits in the Sylveon and goes out into Terraforma, which is gonna be the Landorus. But is EQ really gonna do that much to me? Does EQ do that much? Oh, there's the leftovers. Okay, so we see the leftovers. Does EQ really do that much to me? I wonder. I think more so he was just expecting me to go for an electric type attack or something. Or trying to bait in the Deblade. So I kind of want to go for a Wish to scout. Huh? Let's see. I'll go for a Hyper Voice. Let's do it. He's gonna go for the EQ. Interested to see how much this does. It's probably gonna do a good amount. Oh, that's a huge amount, man. That is way too much. Hyper Voice though is going to do a butt ton to this Landorus. Unfortunately though, look at my opponent's team. This Sylveon literally can't do anything else. Doesn't outspeed a darn thing. I don't have Protect, so I can't stall. Had I gone for Wish, I don't even think it would matter. My whole team just gets popped by this Landorus. We have to let Sylveon go down. We 100% have to let Sylveon go down. Right now, there's nothing I can do. Nothing switches into an EQ. Wow, 3 of my Pokemon are weak to ground types. That's why the Mammoth was gonna do so much work in the last game, unfortunately. But we're gonna see another EQ. He's gonna pop me. And then it's kind of gonna be, it's kind of going to be Greninja's job to do some work somehow. But he's got a Mega Metacam with pure power fake out pressure. He's always gonna be able to use that over my head. He's gonna be able to hang that over my head, no problem. Rather unfortunate. Is there a better option? Is there a better option? I wonder if Hyper Voice would take you out with Rescuer. Because I'd almost rather do that than use Quadjutsu. Let's just use Quadjutsu. Let's go for it. I don't think Dark Pulse will be enough to take him out because I'm not, well, I mean, I have Stab anyway, but I don't think it'll be enough. So we kind of have to go for the Ice Beam. As much as I want these spikes up, I don't want them up that bad. So let's go for the Ice Beam here. It'll take out the Landers. So we won't get 5-0'd, but Metacam's gonna come in and Metacam's really gonna ruin our good day. He's really gonna ruin our good vibe. I'd say the only good thing is that if he Fake Outs me, it'll put me in Torrent range, I think. And if I'm in Torrent range, that'd be fantastic. Quadjutsu going for the Ice Beam. That's gonna take the Landers out. Kind of wish that I had gone out on the Latios. Well, there's no way on a Latios am I going out into Greninja. There's just no way. Unless I'm hard predicting the Psychic. I have to hard predict the Psychic, which I could have because I had a Sylveon, so a Draco Meteor wasn't likely. But I regrets. I have regrets. I can completely validate my switch, but I still have regrets. Lots of giant big regrets that are just sitting in my head and my stomach, and I want to eat food. We're gonna see the Jolteon here, and of course he outspeeds and pretty much has free reign on my team. If I go out into Rescuer, which I have to, he's gonna go out into Metacam, go for the Fake Out, and that's pretty much gonna be like, that's gonna be GG's almost. Just about. How fast is Metacam? Like, I know that I'm saying he's the best Mega in OU, but how fast is he? Like, there's the Volt Switch, safest move to go for, can go out into Metacam, can Pure Power me, Fake Out me. Metacam is base 100, so Greninja does outspeed. So I'm pretty tempted. I mean, he still has an Excelgor that's just been sitting there. Still has this speedy Excelgor, and he's probably considering, it goes on to Latios. I was gonna say, he's probably considering going on to that right now. Well, I have to stay in at this point. I don't have a switch in for a Latios at all. I mean, the Blade is there, but then he can just switch back out. Like, I think he's just gonna, I think I just have to let this thing go down. How important is this thing? Not that important. I think damage is more important. Let's just go for the Hyper Voice. Let's go for the Hyper Voice. We're gonna get 50% Draco miss. Oh, come on. You can miss a Draco. You should miss a Draco. You should definitely miss a Draco. Well, you're not gonna miss a Draco. Rescuer is not rescuing anyone today. We can go ahead and go, oh, we see the Life Orb. Okay. Well, I can go out into Master Swords at this point. I pretty much have to. I'm thinking. Because Excelgor is probably gonna come in. Excelgor would probably come in. If I had a Spike Up, I could go for SD. I think I still have to. I'm an SD. I still have to. Goes for another Draco Meteor. He pretty much has to. Can't miss though. He cannot miss a Draco. Come on, that would have been so perfect. If he had missed a Draco, I would have been so happy. I really would have been. Okay. So I think I think my only chance is to really just to keep setting up. I understand. I don't know. I honestly don't know what Excelgor does. I'm gonna SD again though. Spikes, Final Gambit, Encore, Bug Buzz. Oh, wait a minute, but I have Shadow Sneak, so it's fine. Even if he wants to go into Excelgor right now and try to Encore me, I have Shadow Sneak. And he has Hydration, Sticky Hold, and Unburden. Does not have the Unburden on that fast Mon. Oh my gosh. Well, we have a slight chance of winning depending on how much damage a +4 Shadow Sneak does to a Jolteon. Or if he stays in again. If he stays in again and goes for another Draco Meteor and I get to +6, I might just win. Because Metacam can't Fake Out me. Ghost is super effective. It'll be interesting to say the least. Part of me feels like he's running Calcs right now. I am max attack. I am not max special defense. You are out your dang mind. +4 Shadow Sneak Jolteon does one shot. It does one shot. So I don't even need to get to +6 to win this game, it looks like. Goes for another Draco. I'm gonna get to +6. Am I gonna risk a crit? Ugh, I don't know. I mean, it depends how much Excelgor can do to me. I don't know what Excelgor normally runs. I don't think Excelgor can touch me. I don't think Excelgor learns anything to touch me. Do you learn dark type moves? You do learn ghost type moves. You have Curse. Oh boy. You have Hidden Power Dark. You have Knockoff. Oh. Knockoff might be bad. Do I really need to? Well, plus, okay. For Jolteon, I don't remember if he has any damage. It does 97.8 to 115 if I'm at +4. But if I'm at +6, I'm fine. No, that wasn't Jolteon. That was not Jolteon. Jolteon's 97. I'm going to +6. Metacam. Metacam goes down to a +6, +4, easily. But it's the Jolteon that wouldn't. So we're gonna go for +6. No crit. We're gonna see what happens. Imagine if I was running Rest. If I was running Rest, Lum, I wouldn't even be alive. I wouldn't even be alive. Oh my gosh, that'd be so hype. But I'm not running Rest. So we're gonna go for the Shadow Sneak here. And, oh, man, if Greninja had gotten 1 layer of spikes up, this would be a guaranteed win. But the Excelgor is scaring me right now. I don't know what that thing wants to do. Nomad, the Excelgor. What does Final Gambit do? Let me look this up. Final Gambit. Final Gambit. The user risks everything in its attack. The user faints but does equal damage to the user's HP. So if I bring him down to 1, Final Gambit's not going to be a thing. What are you going to do right now? You have no focus sash! Oh my gosh! Am I really pulling this one out? Noivern, you might have just been saved by the Master Swords. I'm pretty sure Noivern was just saved by the Master Swords. Oh my gosh. Wow. Noivern was just, you almost, Cracked Bat, you were almost tossed in the trash. You were almost tossed right in the trash. He's Bullet Punch. You think it's gonna kill me? Please, it did 10. Go back to the gym with your MC Hammer pants. You're pathetic. He used Bedazzle on his MC Hammer pants. That's literally what Metamegam did to his pants. Get faint. Get out of here. That's disgusting. Get those Bedazzle beads out. God. Wow. I am shocked that we're winning this right now. My opponent just let me, I mean, the second he let me get a +2, I'm pretty sure he lost. Because look, Neon would have died to a +4 Shadow Sneak anyway. So that's pretty much GG's. Metacam is going to go down. Excelgor's frail as a duck. Without a focus sash, Excelgor would go down to a +4 as well. Oh my gosh. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Good game, Heart. Had a lot of fun. It was a pleasure to be your 100th battle, 2-0 victory with our 6th gen team. If you guys enjoyed this battle, don't forget to show some shady love, so that a thumbs up down below. We'll be back next week, hopefully, or the week after, with some very special battles for Aeon Gaming. I'm going to be a gym leader challenging, well, the shady people that supported the Aeon Kickstarter. They're going to be featured on the channel in gym leader challenges. It's going to be a lot of fun. I love you guys so much. I'm going to get the heck out of here. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it